You are tuned in to Stamped. This is a production of LFOD Life. Kiki.D and I go through our submissions every week, and we bring y'all our favorite from the bunch. What's happening, Kiki?
It's a pleasure to be here. Nice hat.
Thank
I
you.
can tell if 2 hats or one, but nice hat.
Shout out to Mass Apparel. This looks insane, but what we're dealing with here, shout out to Sony, but my headphones have finally broken. My trusty cans. So right now, this is the best way I can keep them on. Hopefully these are repairable, but until further notice, this is my headgear.
Got it.
Word, how are you today? Good?
It's a blessing to be alive. It's a beautiful week to start so far, so I'm hoping to end it on a good note as well.
Let's do that. So our favorite submissions this week, we had quite a few. The steam's been picking up. How are you feeling about this show so far? Feeling good?
This batch this week was exciting, and I'm looking forward to the combo.
All right. So I'll kick things off. First up, I'm going to go with SI's Finest, All Black, featuring Rome Streets and Daniel Son.
Hey yo, check. New work, filthy scale, dope, fab, and dirty. Grams go for 100, I ain't showing no mercy.
Shout out SI's Finest. Got an album out right now called Weather the Storm. And he's a producer out of Staten Island. Got a lot of MCs on there. He sent us a few records. This one stood out to me out of all of them. Rome Streets has had a crazy year. Signed to Griselda earlier. Shout out to him. And Daniel Son always comes correct when he comes across our screen as well. I like this. It was kind of like a classic sample, but he flipped it a bit differently. So I actually couldn't really figure out what it was for a minute. I texted it to my guy Lee, and he brought it to my attention. So that was cool that it was a bit familiar, but done in a new way. And then a couple lines that stood out. Both Rome and Daniel Son were kind of on their business game on this one. So, Rome said, wasn't nobody filling my cup when I was thirsty. Charge it all to the game. I had to reimburse me. And on the flip side, Daniel Son was talking about, he's not cashing out, he's reinvesting, so he's cashing in. So I thought that was a cool flip. Shout out SI's Finest. Like I said, this is out now. He sent us a few records. I like the Riggs one as well, and you'll hear that in a recent episode of LFOD Radio. The only thing I would say, since we're always trying to push people, is a bunch of the samples on here were familiar to me in advance. I'm like 89, 90 years old. So, most people won't recognize these, but some folks might. So, I would say it would be dope, dig even deeper and really find some hidden gems in there. But nonetheless, they were all flipped in unique ways. So I enjoy what I heard from SI's Finest this week.
Interesting take, because like you point out, it could be a generational thing. And someone who is listening from my point of view might not be able to appreciate or even notice the difference between taking a sample where it's like you could have dug a little deeper, and then taking a sample where it's like you did do your research, right? So that's a true hip hop head speaking.
That's the thing. The songs are probably 10, 20 years old at this point. So word. Shout out SI's Finest. That's how you spell it right there. All Black, Rome Streets, Daniel Son. And who do you have for us this week, Kiki?
So this week I have Scooter the Menace and the track Say It featuring KSOS.
Yeah. Can I tee up Scooter real quick? So we got connected to him via Irish, who was the LFOD fan fave winner this summer. She had like almost 200 people vote for her, and she won radio play all summer. And he was a feature on her record Desires, which had all the radio play. And then he followed up and sent this in. So it's cool to see things go full circle like that.
Right. Dope.
But let's get into it.
for sure.
Gold link, take a box, yeah, baby, gonna do what Poppy say. You gotta figure, and I let her watch her body lay. Walk different, and I talk different. Style something like designer, so I shop different. Gold link, take a box, yeah, baby, gonna do what Poppy say. You gotta figure, and I let her watch her body lay. Walk different, and I talk different. Gold link, sink of yeah, baby, gon' do what Poppy say. She got a figure and I let her watch her body lay. Walk different and I talk different. Style something like designer, so I shop different.
All right.
First and foremost, big shout out to the producer B. Smith. I feel like the producer did their part, and that's what I'm always looking for. So I'm just like, when the beat isn't right, when the beat isn't complimenting the lyrics, it just throws everything off. So I feel like when this artist Scooter got the beat, he knew exactly what to do on it, because everything from the chorus to the verse was smooth, and this track reminded me of Summer in a way, with the top down.
Word. So for my next one here, going a different direction. My guy Rilla Force told me he was going to start letting his artistry show a bit more. We've known him as a producer, and he's been behind the scenes helping artists put together their sound and get their stuff going. And he told me a bit ago he was going to step out more into artist mode, and this is the first thing we've heard with respect to that. So it was cool to hear what Rilla Force expressing himself, not just through beats, but through lyrics sounds like. And this is his first sort of new record in that wave. This one is called Nightmare.
City to city, coast to coast. Right here, can't go wrong with you, dig. Right now. Let's go. Wanted to spend time with you, but lately I'm exhausted. I've been waking up in cold sweats, really hadn't lost it. Everything's a blur, it's a shame, I don't feel okay. It's one thing to not care, it's another living a nightmare.
So shout out to Rilla Force. I thought that was a good one because not only was it refreshing to hear a new sound from him, but I thought that record showcased his production skills in a variety of ways, from song structuring to creating beats, sonically getting it mixed, et cetera, et cetera. So it was a cool record to me.
Liddy, my next track that I got rebuttal with, you know what I mean, is A1 Jug Baby and Q. I hope it's Quarry.
That's what I would say.
Quarry or Kari, Jug Baby. But either way, it's the Jug Babies. And yeah, I hope this name sounds familiar to y'all. If you guys have been tuning into the other episodes, a stamp. All right, but this song is called All Me. And this is being played as number 2, but this is arguably number 1.
Oh, you're rocking with the Jug Babies.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Aldez. You say you were leaving, you took it all from me. Too bad I was tripping, you put it all on me. Sometimes you was capping, talking you off of me. You said it was distance, you put it all on me. The lies you was feeding, I put it all on me.
Big shout out to the Jug Babies Camp or Jug Baby Camp. I'm really hesitant to pronounce that. I hope I've been getting right, but if I haven't, I just want to make up for it because this is the second song that I'm stamping. So at this point, I'm hoping that the third song that I get to hear from you all really blows those 2 songs that occurred already out the water. But this song in particular, All Me, I really love because you could tell there's some expensive pain in the way that's written on the song. You could just hear more of the emotion in the song as opposed to the first song that I picked on the segment. I feel like the artist was really smooth. Scooter was like really on some like laid back approach to it, as opposed to Kari and A1. They're almost crying on the song without sounding like there's too much tears. So that's why me as a listener, I appreciate that balance and that sauce that they were able to add to a very emotional track.
Word. Appreciate the perspective on it. Shout out the Jug Babies. Shout out everyone who's sending us music. If you're tuned in and you want to figure out how to get on here, it's nice and easy. LFOD JUGGBABIES.life/submissions. And if you're a fan tuning in for the first time, this is episode 5, I believe. So there's 4 more you can check out. There's also plenty of LFOD mixes and more on the site. That's LFOD.life, or you can just scroll around the YouTube. Although most of the mixes have been taken down off YouTube. Warner Music's been on a tear lately. So, but they're up on Mixcloud and on our website if you want to listen to them there. Any messages for the people, Kiki, before we get out of here today?
Shout out to Warner. We know business is business. But shout out to all the artists that continue to send music, because like I said, this was an exciting batch. I hope everyone is looking forward to the next segments, but thank you for letting me be a part of this Jasonics, and I thank the viewers for sticking beside us, because it's only going to go up from here.
All the way up. That up. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate you listening, Kiki.D. It's a big task, getting through all these records every week. And let's keep sending more, and let's do it bigger and better every time. We'll be back next Friday. Peace.
Positivity is a better movement. Let us do this, level up and get into this evolution. Revolutionary method music, get us choosing everything but less excuses. Shout out to the kings and queens with everything to lose that never lose it.
There's so much glory in the story.